Hey guys, hey there, hey, Shalita here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today, I am coming to you all with a reading vlog. So, and this vlog will probably go over a course of several days because I am just not that type of person that can read one book in one day. But we are nearing the end of May, and I have a couple of books that I want to finish before we start June. I want to start June fresh. I don't want to leave anything that I've started in May. I don't want to leave that incomplete going into June. I want to start fresh for June. The plan is I'm going to run in here to Starbucks, grab me some coffee because I haven't had any yet, and it is like approaching 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have never gone this long without coffee, or at least not in a couple years. So I am dying here. So I'm gonna grab some coffee. My initial plan was to go to the coffee shop, but the day just kind of got away from me. I'm a little too anxious right now to do that, just because it's a place I've never been, and I haven't done a whole lot of like filming in public settings yet, and so I'm really anxious about it. So my game plan is to grab my coffee, a little snacky, and take it to a local park and sit outside and read. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna run in here, get the coffee, and then we're gonna get it cracking. Okay, all right, and we're back. Drink acquired, snack in hand. So y'all, it is gosh darn hot out here. Oh my god, this is literally what I've been missing all day, literally. Okay, so let's set off on this little adventure. I don't have a car mount, so there will be no car chat. We will pick this back up once I get to the park. So, let's go. Guys, so we are back. So I made it to the park. It's actually like a there's a larger park, so I guess it's like a larger park system. So this is a smaller area. The larger park is further down. It is Memorial Day weekend, so I am more than positive it is on and popping down there. And yeah, I don't want to film around a bunch of people. So I came here to this little small area. It really just has like a picnic basket, some trees and whatnot, and I'm currently like eyeballing this this fact. Let me not curse. I'm eyeballing this gopher, and I'm just as long as he stays in his lane and I stay in mine, I think that we can share this outdoor experience. Another factor that I'm having to tangle with is it's getting kind of cloudy out here, so it might rain. So if that happens, sorry, I was itching. I'm gonna try to, I guess, head for the little picnic table and see what we can get there. But anyway, so got my coffee, got my snack, and we got our book. So I brought with me the mixtape by Brittany Cherry. Let's go ahead and read the back, see what we're getting ourselves into. So it says, Emery has never felt more alone. Raising her daughter is both her pleasure and her pain as she struggles to hold on to her job as a bartender and keep a roof over their heads. With no one to help them, no support system, any unexpected expense or late bill could turn their whole world upside down. Reeling from the death of his twin brother and bandmate, rock star Oliver Smith is trying to drink his problems away. Apparently, he isn't very good at it. They follow him wherever he goes. Also in hot pursuit are the paparazzi, who catch Oliver at his lowest low. Oh, so he sounds famous. Alright, he could have walked into any bar in California, but he walked into hers. Emery helps Oliver lose the crowd, and they find themselves alone. Two people whose paths are marked with loss and pain. However, they hold an unshakable hope for healing. They find solace together, but can their love withstand the world? So, sounds good. So yeah, let's just get the reading vlog started now. taken. So I'm still pretty early on in the book, but so there's this scene where so this is in the prologue. But anyway, so in this scene, the main male character is he comes upon his girlfriend, and it sounds kind of weird. He comes up to his girlfriend, and he hugs her from behind or something, and she looks over her shoulder, and she's like, "Oh, Oliver, it's you. I thought you were someone else." Girlfriend, who was hugging you so intimately? And not only that, he mentions that like she leaned into the hug, and clearly it was like a rather intimate hug, and she's wondering, yeah. So there's a red flag about his girlfriend right there, But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to pop in to say that, like, girl, who the hell hugging you like it? That ain't your man. You don't know who it is. Somebody just come up behind you. You just not even knowing who it is. You lean into it. Could be a complete damn stranger. But yeah. So just wanted to pop on here real quick with that little something sus about her. So, it literally says it on the back that Oliver's twin brother dies, so clearly I'm not giving anything away, but geez Louise, I can't even imagine. I have 6 siblings, so I can't imagine losing a sibling so abruptly in the way that he loses his brother. And I can't imagine losing someone that you love so publicly. Like, just it has like I guess news articles and social media posts and things, about the death of Oliver's brother and Oliver, and just it makes you feel so much empathy for celebrities, for anybody that's going through the loss of somebody, but to have your loss and your grief exposed in such a way, like you can't grieve privately. Like everybody's in your business, and everybody is, like assholes. Everybody's got an opinion about the death of his brother, and it's heartbreaking. Like I can't imagine having to deal with those wounds, and the whole world looking in and weighing in and judging you, and not only judging him, but I mean there's also like a post where they're like judging the deceased. So just whew, I can't imagine. Okay, oh, before we get any further in the reading vlog, let me show you guys my shirt. Okay, check it. It says, I like my books spicy and my coffee icy. Hey, can y'all see that? Yep. So cool. Cute shirt, right? Oh God, I'm some creeper in a van. But anyway, okay, so back to the book. Let's go. Okay. I guess he thought I was gonna strip or something. Oh my God. It's like a creepy truck. All right, back to it. Okay, so I really like this line right here. So in the scene, it's it's Oliver and Cam, his girlfriend. So he says, her cold brown skin pressed up against the darkness in mine, and for a second we make believe that our bodies connected, even though we both knew we were forcing the pieces together from two mismatched puzzles. I don't know, I've just found that very, for a second we make believe that our bodies connected. Like, how telling is that, you know, and I guess in a relationship that just has run its course, you know, and to equate their relationship and their relationship to, you know, their bodies to puzzle pieces that don't fit. Something. Also, there's like legit this like creepy like white truck here at the park. So if your girl goes missing, just know it was some creepy white truck that took me. Oh, but yeah, I had to move spots. I was in the sun and your girl was melting, so I have moved to a more shaded area. Still looks like it might rain, but I am going to brave it out a little bit more because it's nice, especially in the shade now. It's nice, it's kind of cooler out, but yeah, in the sun I was melting. So let's keep it going. Okay, ooh, y'all, my contacts are bad. Like the truck is leaving and I'm trying to like catch the license plate just in case he try to come back and, you know, murder me. So didn't catch it. Oh my God. If I didn't mention the shirt, check down in the comments, not the comments, down in the description box, for the shop, the shirt, and you know, a little affiliate link, save you a little money. All right, let's get back to the book, dag on it.
You
my God. Ah. All right, well guys, I literally just felt a raindrop, so we are gonna run out of here. Got to go. Go. All right, so I don't know if you guys caught my little mad dash to the car. I like grabbed my camera up while it's still like on and recording, so I don't even know what I did to it. So I'll probably change some settings on it. But anyway, the rain started coming down. It's kind of perfect timing too, because my battery's about to die and my memory card's running out anyway. So, you know, the Lord knew what he was doing. He was like, hey, Shalita, let me help you out so you don't embarrass yourself and your camera cut off while you're in the middle of filming. Is this how you control this steering wheel? I always want to get the steering wheel out of the shot. Bruh. But anyway, yeah, so got a little bit of reading done today. Not a whole lot. Honestly, like, how are we really doing this as booktubers, and how are we really doing these reading vlogs? Because like dedicating the time to actually like keep like switching positions and all that, and the continuous filming, like it's work. And like you want to get into your book, but you're like, oh, I need to change this shot up. I need to move the tripod around. So I did not get far into the book. You know, I am enjoying this though. You know, I'm enjoying this little journey. So we will continue with the book later on this week. Yeah, but it's so far so good. Like I said, I'm not very far in it, but I am enjoying it. It's already made me cry, so it's giving. It's giving emotions. All right, so I am about I'm up to page 124, and y'all, this book is so good. So I've already laughed or giggled. I wouldn't say like full on like belly roll laugh or anything like that, but it does have some comedic moments in here, and I've already cried. So I mean, sign of a good book, I guess. Just some takeaways from this. So, you know, I already kind of gave you the rundown, reading the back. You know, our main female character is Emery, and she is a single mom who's struggling to make ends meet. And then we have our main male character, Oliver, who is a rock star whose twin brother, you know, tragically, dies unexpectedly. Seeing Emery struggle. If you have a support system, it just makes you appreciate having that village. Like, I'm not a single parent, but we've had our our struggles, our financial struggles and things like that, and thank God that we have had a support system, that we've had a village, that just like Emery, you want to be able to be independent and not have to rely on people and not have to ask people for help. Gosh, I am umming a lot. I am umming a whole lot. So I get where she's coming from. Like, hey, I need to show, I need to show strength. I need to be strong for my child. I need to be able to do this on my own. I need to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. You don't want to feel like a burden. You don't want to have to burden people and ask for help. Because, as a parent, as an adult, you should be able to do it all, right? We're moms. We're parents. We're supposed to be able to do it all. How can we teach our children to be independent, right? If we're struggling ourselves. So, just watching those moments with her and her daughter. Her daughter is 5, Reese. And watching her try to, watching that little 5-year-old mind, like, hey, like there's a part in the book where she's like, Mama, are we poor? And so having to explain that, having to try to explain that to a 5-year-old and discuss such a heavy subject with a 5-year-old, like, wow. Kids say the darndest things. And this Reese, she is so adorable, and she is full of sass and just adorable. She kind of reminds me of my nieces. a lot. And my daughter, when my daughter was like, my niece and when my niece and my daughter were 3, I mean, they were just the sassiest little things. You know, not even 3. I mean, they were sassy at the age of 1. So between like 1 and 3, they were just 2 old ladies. You know, we call them Barbara and Diane. You know, Diane Sawyer and Barbara Walters. I could relate to Emery's character in that sense, you know, just being a mom and, you know, and needing to be strong and support your family. And so I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm grateful for the village that I have. And Oliver, just watching him grieve his brother, it's so heartbreaking, you know. It's just, you can tell that he becomes just kind of a shell of himself, and he's just drinking that pain away, you know. He's masking that pain. So, and there is a pretty big, like, bombshell that's dropped. Not for the characters don't get it, but it's for us as the readers. Like, there's like my mouth literally dropped open last night. I was like, oh. So if they're dropping this bombshell for our benefit, like, it's going to be crazy. I can only imagine how crazy it's going to be when that comes out later for the characters in the book. Like, how is that going to impact, you know, everyone else's storyline, how everyone connects. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this so far. So let's dive back in and see if we can make a little bit more progress. his assistant just equated his relationship with his ex. So okay, let me back it up. So there's a scene where he's talking to his assistant, and she's teasing him because she's like, "Oh my gosh, oh you have a crush on Emery, you like Emery," and he's like, "Oh no, even no I don't, but even if I did, I just got out of a long-term relationship." And and the assistant says, Kelly says, "Are you seriously calling what you and Cam had a relationship? I've had better relationships with stray cats on the road." Damn. That's crazy. Also, side note, I am really enjoying this, I'm gonna totally butcher his name. Noah Kahan. I am enjoying this for reading music. Normally I listen to lo-fi when I'm reading. Or let's see, who else? I started listening to Lizzie McAlpine after seeing her on Sing Renee Rapp, Shout Her Out. And then I found out that Shaughnessy listens to her too. And I was like, oh, kismet. But yeah, but I like this fella. Pretty good, smooth music for reading. Sometimes lo-fi just be lo-fi-ing too much and I get sleepy. So this is pretty good. It's chill enough, but still kind of like upbeat. it. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I called it. Bombshell. I knew it. Oh shit. I'm about to wreck. Hello. So we are escaping the house, getting a little fresh air. Gonna go grab some takeout. So we're gonna go grab some sushi and being a passenger princess so I can read a little bit. But the book is getting so good. I want to say I'm maybe like halfway done, halfway there, halfway point. I don't really know, but anyway. So it's getting really good. You can see the little ember starting between Oliver and Emery. Love it. So yeah, gonna go grab some sushi. Try to do a little reading in the car since Bay is driving. Yay!
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger.
So it's probably fairly windy out here. So hopefully you all can hear me. So I finished the book last night, and this book is so good. I mean, I'm happy to report that Emery and Oliver get their happily ever after. Oh, it was kind of a little touch and go towards the end, you know, not because of them, but you know, just because of circumstances surrounding them. But yeah, just a really good book. I'm leaning towards, you know, I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads, so it's somewhere between a 4.5 and 5 for sure. But just a really good book about, you know, grief and loss and family. Emery, you know, outside of Emery's relationship with her sister, I mean, her parents were absolute nightmares, you know, just really, I want to say, I guess, more like fundamentalist, like extremely religious. And, you know, I get your faith, you know, having your faith and having that as a value and things like that. But they wielded it like a weapon towards their children, and just the way that they treated Emery. And there's something that gets revealed about Emery and Emery's family, and I kind of had a feeling about it. Like I was like, okay, she's really being shit on, because she said it a lot in the book that, you know, that her parents basically were harder on her than Sammy, than her sister. Like they were, her father could terrify her with just a look. Like he didn't have to say anything, but her her father and Sammy had a bond that she and her father didn't have. And but her mother was just equally as, was equally as cruel to her. And you just keep wondering, why are they shitting on this girl so much? Like, why are they shitting on both? But why are they really like shitting on Emery? Like, she's a bad influence. Well, Sammy did this and that because of Emery. If it wasn't for you, then X, Y, and Z about Emery, or X, Y, and Z about Sammy. But one big thing for me in the end was that Emery found the family in Oliver's parents and Oliver's, whole team that she didn't have herself. Like, you could feel that, like, his parents were, I mean, she even said, like, their relationship goals, but also, like, they gave her that love and comfort that she didn't have growing up. There's a line in the book, and I think I ran out of tabs before I could tab it, but I think, like, Oliver says something to her, like, asking her, like, hey, like let me be there for you, and she's just like, I've never had that. I don't know what that looks like. Like, I don't know what it looks like for somebody to be there for me. And man, it was just so powerful to read that. Like damn. Like, that's yeah. And even Sammy says something like, Emery and Sammy, they have this confrontation, and she's telling Emery's telling Sammy something about love and how the parents don't love her, and and Sammy's like, well, I don't know what real love looks like. I don't know what that looks like. And she's like, yeah, you do. It, like, I have that love for you. So it's just really sad, sad at moments. They both, Oliver and Emery both, while Oliver had a seemingly excellent relationship with his parents and his brothers, and his brother, they both went through some heartbreak in their life, and just the fact that she was that balm for him, that thing that brought him out of his darkness, even though she's going through her own. She's going through her own shit, her own darkness, but she could be that light for him. Just really good. I had hopes to get a little reading done, but I didn't get to my spot early enough. So I am probably just going to have to, like, leave it here. Quick check-in, though. I did say that I had books that I wanted to finish by the end of the month. So this was one of them. I just finished Children of Virtue and Vengeance on my way here. That's my reread. Got that knocked out before book 3 comes out. And I'm telling you guys, that freaking narrator, I was crying this morning as if it was my first time reading that book. Like, that girl, that woman, she killed it. It has been a while since I did a book haul, and I don't have a whole lot right now, but I have picked up a few books since my March haul video. So I just wanted to share that. I figured I'd just kind of tack it on with the reading vlog, since it's such a small haul. So very tiny haul. Some things I purchased, some things were gifted to me. So I'll start with the first one that was gifted to me. So, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. And I do believe this is a fantasy, maybe even YA fantasy. So I am part of a local Facebook group, book club situation for my area. So on Wednesdays, they do the Amazon wishlist Wednesdays. And so everybody, has the opportunity to kind of, drop their wish list. So they're able to find someone who had been a member since like the beginning of the year and hadn't received anything. So it felt good to, you know, send her a book that's been on her wish list, and this book was on mine. I heard about this through, you know, a booktuber, so, but just to go, let's just run through the back of this here. It says, the circuits arrives without warning, no announcements preceded. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. Within the black and white striped canvas tints is an utterly unique experience full of breathtaking amazements. It is called Le Cirque, look, I don't speak French, Le Cirque des Rêves, and it is only open at night. But behind the scenes, a fierce competition is underway. A duel between two young magicians, Celia and Marco, who have been trained since childhood expressly for this purpose by their mercurial instructors. Unbeknownst to them both, this is a game in which only one can be left standing. Amidst the high stakes, Celia and Marco soon tumble headfirst into love. Aww, it's a romantasy. Setting off a domino effect of dangerous consequences and leaving the lives of everyone from the performers to the patrons hanging in the balance. Sounds cute. Sounds cute. So, we love a good fantasy, and yeah, a little romance. Honestly, I do. Like, I love fantasy. I love high fantasy. I'm currently reading a fantasy, and it's not bad. I just don't know if I'm gonna get it finished by the end of the month, and I want to. It's my goal to finish this by the end of the month, but it's May 29th. That means I have today, tomorrow, and Friday to get it finished. And baby, I just don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. It's not long, but I said it's not bad. It's just I'm not really into it. I guess when I read fantasy, or when I read YA fantasy, it tends to be like high fantasy, and this is not. It's more, I don't know. It's not. I don't even want to say magical realism. Like, it's literally, it's like, you know, it's fantasy. You know, you got sirens and gargoyles and things, but it's kind of set in the real world, and I'm just having a hard time, I guess, reconciling that. Like, my favorite fantasy series, it's, you know, like an adult series, you know, it has vampires, werewolves, and all that, and they're in a real world setting, and that's legit. That's cool because, I mean, that's cool, but I guess the YA fantasies that I've read are more like, you know, high fantasy, you know, just out there, otherworldly. So anyway, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get through it, but if I don't, then I'm gonna try not to be hard on myself. So the next one is one your girl won a contest, a giveaway on Instagram. So I feel like an ass because I'm like, okay, Flatiron Books Publishing, I think that, yeah, Flatiron Books on Instagram was having a contest or giveaway, and I won. They were in partnership with a company, Be Rooted, which does journals and stationery, things like that, and it is a black-owned company, as far as I believe it is black-owned. So anyway, so in the giveaway, I won this. So this is the Black Girl Survives in this one. So, and it is like a compilation of horror stories. So I am super excited. They are sorry, I feel like I had something on my tongue. They are YA, I think they are YA horror stories. So I'm legit excited about this. Don't know where this is gonna, you know, fall in the TBR. Honestly, I feel like someone mentioned on Instagram, you know, that they don't have like a TBR, they have like their hopeful list. So I don't know what I'm hoping to read this, but it sounds so good. And look at that freaking cover art, man. That's nice. That's really nice. I gotta be careful with slang. Like I'm an elder millennial, and I don't need no little Gen Z's coming for me like, oh my god, that is so old. No one says that anymore. So anyway, so the giveaway included the book and this really nice slim journal. I guess I should like open it up. What's in the box? Let's open it up, bruh. Alright, so this has really nice cover art too. Yo, I really need to order some contacts because I am tired of like, you can't see my irises. Anyway, oh, look at that. That is gorgeous too. Oof. Nice. Let's see the inside. And it's lined on the inside, so it's lined paper. I don't know if that's gonna pick that up. Probably not. Probably not. Will I pick that up? Bro. Trust when I tell you it's lined paper. Pardon me. Oh, and this really nice pen. And it says be rooted on it. I hope that's picking that up. Get that, take that. Oh, we are not quoting Diddy. I ordered Powerless on Amazon. So I believe this is one of those like book talk books. Heard good things about it. Heard some, like, I guess in between things about it. But either way it goes, your girl's excited. It's a fantasy and I'm trying to get into my fantasy era again. So, okay, it says, just reading the little synopsis in the dust jacket. It says the elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Raya. Oh, wait a minute. Oop. See, it's time to go back to the eye doctor. Banished from the kingdom of Ilya, and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elites. But when she unwittingly saves one of Ilya's princes, Kai Azar. Yo, look, I love me some fantasy. Sometimes these names just give me the tongue twisties. She's thrown into the purging trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elite's powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will if he discovers what Peyton is. Completely ordinary. Aww. That sounds so sad. Last 3 books I have. So I attempted a bookstore vlog, like a come shop with me situation, like last month, and it did not go well. Like my footage was really shaky, and then I tried to like redeem myself and like film in the car, and only to find out later that I had recorded it in like 4 times slow-mo or something like that. So it was like, it was bad. So anyway, so yeah, I'm still trying to get comfortable, you know, filming out and about. But I have since like changed my camera settings, so I hope that the next go round, cause your girl got a gift card to Barnes. Your girl needs to get back out there. I just got a bookshelf. I need to go book shopping. Okay, it's not that I want to. I need to. Okay. So anyway, so like I said, went to Barnes, and I didn't really have a game plan. I knew that I wanted one book in particular, but other than that, I was like, hey, let me just browse around. Just let me see what's good, what looks good. So what I did go in there to get was The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo, which is a, if you don't know already, I'm pretty sure it's out there. Widely known. Anyway, that it's a it's a historical fantasy. Let's give you the little rundown. It says in a shabby house on a shabby street in the new capital of Madrid, Lucia Cortado uses scraps of magic to get through her days of endless toil as a scullion. But when her scheming mistress discovers that the lump of a servant cowering in the kitchen is actually hiding a talent for little miracles, she demands Lucia use those gifts to better the family's social position. Hold on, honey. I'm just a scullion, and I'm supposed to use my magic, my powers, for you and your family? The nerve. Anyway, continuing. What begins as simple amusement for the nobility takes a perilous turn when Lucia garners the notice of Antonio Perez, the disgraced secretary to Spain's king. Still reeling from the defeat of his armada, the king is desperate for any advantage in the war against England's heretic queen, and Perez will stop at nothing to regain the king's favor. Determined to seize this one chance to better her fortunes, Lucia plunges into a world of seers and alchemists, holy men and hucksters. What the hell is a huckster? What's a huckster? Y'all know what a huckster is? If you know what a huckster is, let me know down in the comments. Where the lines between magic, science, and fraud are never certain. But as her notoriety grows, so does the danger that her Jewish blood will doom her to the Inquisition's wrath. She will have to use every bit of her wit and will to survive, even if that means enlisting the help of... Now y'all want to take me to Spanish class? Okay, I'm going to butcher this. Even if that means enlisting the help of Julian... I'm done. I'm not going to mess this man's name up. GS. We're going to call him GS. Even if that means enlisting the help of GS, before I review this book, I'm gonna look that name up and I'm gonna put it in Google to have Google sound it out for me. So that way, when I come to you guys with a review of this book, I know how to pronounce this correctly. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so even if that means enlisting the help of GS, an embittered immortal familiar who... An embittered immortal familiar whose own secrets could prove deadly for them both. Alright. So besides the fact that my Spanish pronunciations suck, this sounds amazing. Oh, and this one's by This one's published by Flatiron Books too. Okay, Flatiron Books. Barnes has just been having this table setup situation. It seems like since the beginning of the year. I don't know if they do this all year long or whether this is new. But yeah, the buy one get 150 off, 50% off deal going on. So I picked up Abby Jimenez, Part of Your World, and I guess I've been hearing her name a lot. I've been hearing great things about her and her romance. She's a romance author. I've been hearing great things about her books, and I hear this is the one to start with. There's this one, and then I think the next one is called Yours Truly or something like that, because I really want to read the one that just came out. And so I hear that these are standalones, but also they kind of interconnect, so it's probably a good idea to read them all, or read them in order. So that's my goal. It says, after a wild bet, gourmet grilled cheese sandwich and a cuddle with a baby goat, Alexis Montgomery has had her world turned upside down. The cause? Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter who's 10 years younger than her and as casual as they come, the complete opposite of sophisticated city girl Alexis. Ooh, opposites attract. Okay, I'm digging it. And yet their chemistry is undeniable. While her ultra-wealthy parents want her to carry on family legacy of world-renowned surgeons, Alexis doesn't need glory or fame. She's fine with being a mere ER doctor. And every minute she spends with Daniel in the tight-knit town where he lives, she's discovering just what's really important. Ooh, you guys, this is giving Heart of Dixie. This is giving Heart of Dixie, which is kind of funny because I kind of just, okay, I haven't finished the series. I'm like almost done. You ever notice when you're like on the cusp of completing a series, you stop. Like you don't want it to end, like, so you just stop watching it. So yeah, I'm like right at the end of the series, and I'm kind of like just stopped. I think I have like maybe 2 more episodes. But anyway, it's kind of giving Heart of Dixie. You know, Rachel Bilson's character, you know, has a, you know, her dad, her bio dad was a doctor, and then the man she thought was her bio dad was like a hot shot surgeon, but then she moves to the small town to, you know, to a small town where her actual dad was a doctor, and you know, falls in love with a small town boy. So that's kind of what it's giving. And letting the relationship become anything more than a short-term fling would mean turning her back on her family and giving up the opportunity to help thousands of people. Bringing Daniel into her world is impossible, and yet she can't just give up the joy she's found with him either. With so many differences between them, how can Alexis possibly choose between her world and his? Aww. Sounds cute. Okay, so the last one that I picked up, which I was really excited about because I was like, hey, I never heard of this book. And maybe it could have been on Book Talk or whatever, or Book Talk, BookTube, whatever. I'm going to be honest, I don't really get on TikTok a lot. I'm not really on Book Talk. So all my book recs come from BookTube and Bookstagram. So, maybe this book's been talked about over on Book Talk. I don't know. But I felt like, hey, I discovered this book on my own. And it sounded really cute. So this one is called First Comes Like. First Comes Like. Can you see that? I still got the daggone buy one 50%. Buy one, get one sticker on there. Anyway, and this is by Alicia Rye. So, yeah, it sounds really cute. It has like this, let me just read it to you. Okay. So it says, beauty expert and influencer Gia Ahmed has her eye on the prize, conquering the internet today and the entire makeup industry tomorrow. And finally proving herself to her big, opinionated family. She has little time for love, and even less time for the men in her private messages, until the day a certain international superstar slides into her DMs and she falls hard and fast. There's just one wrinkle. He has no idea who she is. The son of a powerful Bollywood family, soap opera star Dev Dixit is used to drama, but a strange woman, I'm sorry, my eyelash is itching, but a strange woman who accuses him of wooing her online, well, that's a new one. As much as he'd like to focus on his Hollywood fresh start, he can't get Gia out of his head, especially once he starts to suspect who might have used his famous name to catfish her. Oh boy, who's using your name to catfish this woman? Who? Anyway, when the paparazzi blast their private business into the public eye, Dev is happy to engage in some friendly fake dating to calm the gossips and to dazzle her family. But as the whole world swoons over their relationship, Gia can't help but wonder, can an online romance turned offline fomance ever become love in real life? Ooh, doesn't that sound cute? You got that fake dating going on. And and he's a celebrity. And she kind of like a little celebrity too, I guess. It just sounds so cute. And the covers, look at the little cartoon characters. They're so cute. Okay, I love it. Anyway, so those are the books that I picked up. so far. The books that I have won, honey. The books that I've been gifted. Let's do a little power pose with the books, okay? Maybe this could be a part of the... I gotta work on my thumbnail game too, guys. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, let's not make that face though. Oh, can we get them all? Ooh. Hold on now. Hold on. They're running away from me. I can get my face in the books. Do a couple will pose for the cameras now. Okay. All right. Signing off for now. I'll try to maybe get some reading done. Yeah. Okay, so I think I told you guys that I was reading, hold on, let me adjust this. Oh, we're getting really close, guys. This is so intimate. Anyway, so, I told you guys that I was reading a YA fantasy that I'm trying to gobble up before the month ends. So, it is a Song Below Water. I don't know if I've said this before on camera. Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. And let's see, just give you a rundown of what it's about. I'm really not far into this at all. I'm on page 26. So anyway, so it says, in a society determined to keep her under lock and key, Tavia must hide her siren powers. Meanwhile, Effie is fighting for her own family struggles as she is pitted against literal demons from her past. Together, these best friends must navigate the perils of high school's junior year. But everything changes in the aftermath of a siren murder trial that rocks the nation when Tavia accidentally lets out her magical voice at the worst possible moment. Soon, nothing in Portland, Oregon seems safe. To save themselves from drowning, Tavia and Effie's unbreakable sisterhood must prove to be the strongest magic of all. So, yeah, this already, I'm only 26 pages in, but you can tell that this book is grappling with like issues of like racism. So far, like I said, I'm only 26 pages in. It is it's not a bad read. I mean, I don't think you can really judge a book at 26 pages in, even though I did have a book earlier in this year that I did kind of judge early on. But yeah, I think the only reason why I'm having a hard time, Lord, is this my mom-in-law? I heard a car door. Let's see if it's her. All right, now, I'm really hoping, ooh, sliding back in the camera. I'm really hoping she like texts first and not just pop up. That would be great. Anyway, so, it is not a bad read. I'm only 26 pages in. Like I said, I think the only reason I'm having a hard time really connecting with it is I want to think of like, I don't know, the YA fantasies that I've read are just kind of like, you know, out there in a faraway land, you know, not Portland, Oregon. So I don't know. It's just, but I do, Lord, I cut out a camera for a minute there. I do like, the social commentary aspect of this, you know, the parallels, the you know, the issues that they're trying to grapple with, because most of the YA fantasies that I read are you know, heavy on some, you know, like issues of oppression and sexism and feminism and things like that. So yeah, so it's, I mean, it's right up my alley with that. But anyway, okay, let's dive. I'm about to dive in. I can't sing, but y'all gonna hear me sing sometimes. So just as long as you're aware of that, you don't have to pay for this concert. I promise you, it's free. Hey friends, so we're back. Excuse the exterior, the appearance. It is Sunday. It is doom and gloom outside, and I just really needed to end this reading vlog. So you're getting me as I am today. No actual clothing, no eyebrows. So anyway, so I did kind of a little rundown of the books that I've picked up recently, and I actually forgot to that I picked up. So do you ever do that, where you like buy books or buy things that you enjoy and then forget that you bought them? So in my defense, I ordered these when I ordered the Mother's Day books back when Target was having their what was it, like buy two get one free sale. So I picked up some for me too, because I mean, why not? It was a sale, right? Also, if you guys can hear a television and noise in the background, Bae's in the kitchen whipping that out. So anyway, so I picked up the second and third book in the Hoop series by Kennedy Ryan. I think I've just reached the point in our relationship where if Kennedy writes it, if Miss Ryan writes it, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't even, like, I heard of Long Shot, and I just heard it was good, picked it up, but just given my track record with her now, I think that we are just in this relationship now where she just says, hey, I wrote this, I'm just gonna be like, okay, check out. So the second and third book, like I said, pardon me, geez Louise, second and third books in the Hoop series. And oh my god, this fan's going up really, it's going high, so I hope there's not a bunch of wind noise. Let me turn this sucker down a little bit. Let's wrap this bad boy up. So those are two of the other books that I picked up since my last book haul. So the reading vlog. So it was my goal to go into June with no unfinished business. And unfortunately, yeah, I didn't hit that mark. So a song below water. So I am doing a soft DNF on this one. It's not a bad book. I just couldn't get into it, especially in that short amount of time. Me putting that pressure on myself to get it done by the end of May. But I think the bigger issue for me, or the bigger reason I was unable to really connect with the book, was I just came off of that binge of the the Children of Blood and Bones, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I mean, just two superb YA fantasies. And I mean, you just can't compete. This book is probably amazing, but coming on the tail end of those two books, I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into this. So like I said, I don't think this is a bad book. I just think that coming off of those two books, it was just like, no, like this isn't meeting that level right now. So, like I said, Soft DNF, I will try to come back around to this at some point this year. But it's a library book too, so there's probably somebody out there who really wants to read this. So I'm going to do my due diligence and return this so someone else can enjoy this. But I do anticipate at some point picking this back up and trying to give it another go. So, all right, so we are now in June, so yay, I cannot wait to get into some new things. So we are going to go ahead and end this reading vlog. So if you stuck around and watched this video in its entirety, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload. And until the next one, friends, bye.